This game's about to get hard. Or at least, I am. What's good, you guys? Welcome back to more Let's Play Pikmin 2! In the last episode, we discovered purple Pikmin in the Valley of Repose in our first cave, which is of the emergence variety. In this episode, we have now the capabilities to go to our second area, but this is actually pretty much the first area-ish. Like, they send you here first, but in order to fully advance in this area, you actually have to advance more in this area. And this area has the dungeons and stuff like that that's a little bit easier than what you've already... what you will face in the Valley of Repose, so it's actually kind of funny how they start you off in an area that outside of that one tutorial area has a lot less stuff that's for beginners. In fact, a lot of that area is actually a little challenging. But we'll get to that. When we get to that, we're going to land in the Awakening Wood. And this is really our first day where the game takes the training wheels off. Which means we are going to be fighting for our lives. Case in point, we got guys, Bulborbs right out in front. And don't worry, this thing won't be being as annoying as it is. It should please you to know that the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hull. You didn't tell us that before. The confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. Stand in the ring of light below and press A to call the purple Pikmin out. Also, if you're damaged in any way, standing in this area will also recharge your health. So you can take purples out that way, and we're going to be taking reds out. Oh, not throwing that one away. We'll take our 60 reds out. And very quickly, why don't we just do some Pikmin... Hello? Just get some Pikmin here. The purples do not have... What now? What now? Louis, has Olimar instructed you? Oh, for fuck, I don't care. I'd shut up. The form groups, man, yeah, I've already explained all this. It's the third fucking episode. A bonus lesson? Oh, boy. Oh, my God, I know, I did it already. Yes, no, it's not the first time. They heard it from me, the disembodied voice talking to them. Alright, whatever. You handle that. Totally lost my train of thought. Alright. Alright, also these flowers. Be careful with these flowers. Not those, but another instance of them. Here we have sheer grubs. The white ones are completely harmless. If there are purple ones, however, you want to be very wary of them. Alright, we're gonna get more Pikmin here. Very quickly. Let us take our purples. I said our purples. Just our purples. I guess they were missing one. And attack these things. Done. Done. Just like that. I'm not gonna go to the Bulbor with those just because I don't want to... Purple Pikmin are very valuable, seeing as how you can only get them in caves. So you don't want to lose any if you have a chance, if you can avoid it. I would say not to try to lose them. Speaking of which, okay, no, I thought I lost. Alright, we'll put 3 red on you, 3 red on you, and use B to switch. Make sure all your purple Pikmin are your next ones, because we're going to show you how utterly fucking broken purple Pikmin are. And also, these are purple leaves. You simply just... well, we didn't actually show how broken they are. Because they didn't do the stomp. But basically the stomp is supposed to stun them. I don't know why it didn't. Alright, take you. Just keep an eye on all of these plants here. Because they look very, oh! That's a rare thing. Yes, these provide nectar. And you can get flowered Pikmin like that. That's a rare occurrence. Flowered Pikmin are the most powerful and fastest, level of Pikmin. You can find eggs that will give you nectar. You can find other creatures that give you nectar. Those butterfly things were one of those creatures. Unfortunately, I didn't really... No, you fucking... Oh, you motherfucker. I didn't actually do that to the most beneficial. Hold on. Let me, Also, this area is so pretty. The last area was meant to resemble, Oh, there's more of you. Okay. Well, you're not male sheer grubs, so you're not really threatening. But I'll take care of you. Oh, we must have gotten over 100 already. Oh, that's not good, actually. We probably needed to keep some. Olimar, we have a problem. The onion has ceased ejecting seeds. Is it malfunctioning? No. Interesting. It now seems the number of life forms within the onion has increased. You notice it. There are... Yes, we only have 95 Pikmin here. Because there are Pikmin somewhere on this area that we have not seen yet. If you've seen a lot of yellow things around, then yeah, that's probably what. Not the water is not an indication. Actually, no. I think the water is an indication. Because I think we are going to be getting blues. Not spoilers. Alright. Very quickly, let's just gather all of our Pikmin. Because there is a treasure, obviously. Alright, we have all 95 here. Where was that treasure now? Treasure was right here. Now, I'm going to be very careful here. Because I've been making note of these plants. And... yeah, there's stuff over there. So we can't actually... Can we get this right now? Oh no, I hear something I don't want to hear. Will they go this way? They will. Okay, so we have nothing to worry about. But over there, in those plants, is something you don't want to run into. Just, I'll put it mildly. Alright, now we'll get those. And then while they're delivering that, I'm gonna go over here. Because this is a new mechanic of this game. Let's get a bunch of reds. These are berries. You want your Pikmin going up these and grabbing all of these berries, as many as they can. Not that kind of berry. This is a strawberry. You drink it with a straw. Sunseed berry. So that's our first treasure of the day. But you're gonna want... And there's 10% of the debt recovered. Yeah, it'll update you every time you get a percentage, a multiple of 10. But then you'll get these berries on the ground. And it's slowing down the game a little bit. You know what? Why don't we get you to grab the purples. And we'll have the purples work on this. Oh, and that's a honey wisp. Oh, we got one purple not working on this. And wow, they got there fast. So this berry is not a treasure. Astounding! This red berry contains an ultra-spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me another specimen. So we need to bring him more specimens. Luckily, we have... I didn't want you to do that. Hold on. Can I get this thing really quick? Yes! More sweet, delicious nectar. Alright, good. So we have more flowers. Alright, we'll have them work on that. Oh, I think we got all the things. The amount of... Those berries will grow back, though. Alright, so quickly, we're just going to want to get this down. The black walls are much more difficult to get down than the gray ones and the white ones. And once we bring him about 10 specimens, 10 berries, my research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. What if it was Louis that discovered it? Behold, the ultra spicy spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Spray it on all your Pikmin by pressing 2. When necessary, I can produce 1 bottle of spray from 10 berries. Press plus to contact me and confirm your berry count by pressing left on the control pad. So, because we have one already, we will then get a berry thing right there. Olimar, you stay. Louis, you stay here. grab you guys. Oh, you guys weren't that far. Okay, cool. Because we have one in areas... What the fuck are you doing? We will have, in areas that we can find nectar, we will also be able to find, berry sprays now in the wild. So we won't need to gather up... Stop being lazy. We won't need to gather up, berries every single time from these things, but whenever you can find things like this, definitely go to them, because berry sprays are very valuable. Alright, so this is the only way we can go right now, so we're just gonna keep doing this. Maybe there's another way to go, I don't know, but this is generally the way you want to go, and just like that, you have more of the berries. So hold on, I'm just gonna get all the purples on this, and then I'm gonna get reds on this, so I want to get as many of these potions as possible, because they are very useful. And they're technically not potions, but they might as well be. Alright, in the previous game, we could have used bomb rocks. Alright, very quickly, I want to take you guys... No, I'm not trying to do that. Although that looked more like Pikmin 2. Pikmin, 4. Alright, there are also creatures that go after and try to eat the berries. So you do not want that to occur. And if you pause, you'll see... where is it? Is it items or is it menu? You'll see how many berries you need in order to make another spray. So with this, we'll be able to make one more spray. This is probably what makes, this whole thing go slower. Wait. Oh, I missed it. Alright, cool. Then we got another spray. Also, if you go over here to this grass, the Pikmin will be able to pull on the grass, and there's a chance you'll get nectar. Which I want to get. Please? Yes! Just because things will go a lot faster if we're all nectared up. So make sure you look for these blades of grass. Oh, I got another one. Fuck yeah, get that purple. Alright, now we're all flowered, so we'll be moving a lot faster. Alright, so we're going to take Louis, you dolt, and we're gonna fight a new enemy. I forget what this thing is called, honestly. Alright, but we're gonna stun him as we did with others. And now he's dead. Do I want to... Because I believe... No. Maybe we are gonna find yellows here. I really don't remember. So you know what? We'll save him, because maybe if we need to bring up our yellow numbers. And right here, this is what I've been trying to warn you about. Zoom in. This plant, one of these plants, is different than the others. Can you see that? That's an eye. Let's toss a red. Oh, we have one red leaf? Sure. Booyah! It's a creeping chrysanthemum! These things are quite deadly because they'll sneak up on your Pikmin if you're not paying attention. They're disguised like these plants. So make sure... Is this one right here? Looks like it could be. Oh no, okay. You'll see the eyes of these creatures. Oh, there's another cave up ahead. Alright, well, we are going to go here. Why am I not using purples? There we go. Oh, what the fuck? Also, purples have a harder arch to... Come on! Fuck's sake! Purples! Purples! Are they missing? Oh my god. Really, guys? What the fuck is happening? Alright, hold up. Hold the phone. We're taking too long here. Oh, I guess I don't have enough? How do I not have enough? I guess I don't have enough. Alright, whatever. Can't do anything about that right now. So we gotta go past here, then. I guess I gotta get more purples. Aha! This is what we... Nope, we can't go there. So I guess this is the one we're gonna go to. So, while we're doing that... I guess we should take these back. Because we're not going to get another new Pikmin type today. We're going to have to go in that cave. No, I don't want you guys doing it. You guys are slow as shit. No. Whatever. See, look how slow they are. Alright, let's just get more berries. And then we'll go into that dungeon before this day ends. These berries are very useful, like very, 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 very useful. So, like, I know I might be dragging it, but they really are. Where's Louie, anyway? They will grow throughout the day. Alright, there's Louie. Alright, so... Olimar, you'll gather up all the Pikmin. And then Louie, you dolt, you will take the Pikmin into the chambers. Then we got 3 berries, just like that. Alright. We got all 95 of the Pikmin. We got 1 leaf, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I think the only thing that we can do right now is get here. We'll definitely, surely get more purples in this little area. And we're gonna need to get something to deal with those poison-generated fences. Preserved biological sensors are reacting violently. Their readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. Well, we have 95. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may need flame-resistant Pikmin. Well, we have red Pikmin, so that's good. Americans intimate no such data. Are my recordings incomplete? Yes, you should know that fucking red Pikmin are flame retardant. Hole of beasts. So there are flame hazards here. So deal with that as you will. You must have red Pikmin, although you would only really have red Pikmin and purples at this point. So let's enter the hole of such beasts so we can find such treasures and beasts. Now, another thing to note is that a majority of the boards or the floors in Pikmin dungeons are randomly generated. They will all have the same amount of treasures and enemies. But see, sometimes there are things like traps as well that you gotta be careful about. Just gonna go over here and make sure there's nothing in this corner. It was just that. Okay, whatever. So you just want to be careful. Later on, there will be things that will instantly crush and kill your Pikmin. So for instance, if I go over here, something could fall from the ceiling and instantly kill all my Pikmin. That's another reason why people hate these areas. Sounds like they're saying, "Let's go, Mets!" Alright, so let's continue. I see no disturbing beasts so far. In fact, I see nothing at all! There's the beasts! These are the purple sheer grubs. They will kill Pikmin instantly if they get 1 hit on them. So you do not want to mess around with purples! Oh! And there goes our first Pikmin. Great. I was being a bit careless. I should have probably not done that. But there goes our first Pikmin. This ain't gonna be no Slim Kirby run where he fucking gets a no-death run. Because on the second cave, I'd lost Pikmin. What a genius I am. To a fucking sheer grub. Not like it's a new enemy or anything. At least it wasn't a purple. I really don't. Red Pikmin deaths don't really matter. Sorry. Alright, we got a D-pad. It's a very rusted old D-pad. At least this one was, you know, properly aged up. Alright. Now we will go delve deeper. We got the noise that indicates there are no more. I didn't actually have to take all these Pikmin with me, as I've said. Don't worry, we will avenge your brother. I was just very careless there. I should have just taken purples. But I am no expert. We got some nice glowy glows. Alright, so what you should do now... Alright, let's take all of our Pikmin. Is there anything in here? No. Alright. This might be a resting floor. Sometimes they give you those. With nice, soft music. No? Are these resting floors? Could be, because, yeah, there are, because there are candy pop buds. So a lot of the times they'll give you resting floors with candy pop buds that you can sure up your purple numbers, because you can only find purples underground, and only with the use of candy pop buds. So, we're gonna take some reds. Would like to take the one leaf. No, I wanted to grab the leaf. Let me grab him, grab him, grab him. Yay, I got him! Take that. I don't want to waste any flowered Pikmin. I mean, we have to. Louie, you dolt. Unfortunately, now we have to flower these guys up again, but it is what it is. Thankfully, we'll automatically walk over here if there are more Pikmin to pluck nearby. I don't think there are any treasures here. Is this just the area to delve deeper? I mean, are we gonna get anything? Any, like, secret surprises? Maybe some nectar? That would be nice. No, it's too early for those. Alright, so there are no treasures on this floor. Let me just see. We don't have anything that would indicate it, because if there are no treasures, there's no noise to indicate that we got all the treasures. So, I think that's it. No, it's just more sweet lights and sounds. We haven't seen many beasts. We saw some bugs, although the bugs were led to the untimely death of a Pikmin, so maybe I shouldn't undersell that, but... Alright, and we got fire geysers. Now, unlike in Pikmin 1, fire geysers here can actually be taken out. So, quickly, we'll get rid of all of these. We'll have Louie hold all of our purples, and we'll quickly have Olimar take care of the fire geysers. So, ow, great! I'm already setting myself on fucking fire. We'll have Olimar take care of the fire geysers, and son of a bitch, stop walking into the fire, Olimar. Jesus Christ! All right, we got a mahjong piece. Another corner right here. Sometimes they'll also just have, like, those random corners because, like I said, randomly generated caves. Why did it look like one of the red Pikmin just caught fire? They're not supposed to do that. And we got a floppy disk. Fun fact, Nintendo used to do card games, so this could also be a Nintendo product from the old times. Doesn't seem like there are any enemies here, so Hole of Beasts? More like Hole of Crap. Alright, let's get more of these guys on a floppy disk. This is actually a floppy game card, which I believe you could at one point download games onto your floppy disks and such. When you wanted a new game, you just put the floppy disk in and they burn it right to the disk itself. What novel technology? Technology is amazing! And it's Donkey Kong! No, I actually have no idea what this game is. I can't zoom in on it, so... But it is a Nintendo game. Cosmic Archive. Kids, this is why the save logo looks like the way that it does. Alright, gotten all the treasures here. Let's go deeper. Into the pit! We've got some more card stuff, some old Nintendo archived things. Not many beasts. It sounds like there could be potentially beasts. Oh, there's beasts! Alright. Let's get rid of the... No, I don't want that. Gotta misclick. Alright. Just take out all the fire things already. There are eggs here which can contain, what do you call it? Nectar, sometimes. Oh, whoa, no, 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 we need purples. Oh, fuck. Damn. Son of a bitch. So those things that appeared, if you hit them, you can get a lot of nectar from them. And I unfortunately had reds, but you need purples in order to take them out because all other Pikmin go fucking berserk. Which, that sucks. But hopefully, because you can get a lot of nectar and potions from that. I had a feeling that we would get them from... I'm sorry you didn't even get a good look at that. I thought we would get them from... You know, oh, it's just a regular bulborb. I thought we would get it from those eggs over there, but we did not. So yeah, fucking shit. Alright, are there any other things? No. Let's lead with purples. See, right there we get nectar. Which, I mean, we have mostly leaves anyway, so... Or mostly flowers anyway, so... And just like that, we have flowers. So the only thing we really missed is if there was a spray, but we already got 3. That's pretty good for this part of the game. A lot of people don't waste their times with sprays, but I do because they're very valuable to me. Alright, now unfortunately we can't attack him from the back, so we're gonna have to go front. And that's how you destroy a red bulborb. Alright, so we've got... that. We've got fire over here. So let's take the reds. Have the reds. Take this. And I believe there was also a card over here. And more candy pop buds. Damn, I could have used that. Alright, whatever. Let's just... I didn't even know there would be another candy pop bud. It's like hidden off in the corner. And we got a Game & Watch. Dream Architect. So this is cool, like, a lot of the things that, the treasures are based on old Nintendo things and stuff, so it's, like, really cool that you can actually see. Oh, Mark 1, you gotta help me pluck these fucks. You just get to see, like, old, classic Nintendo merchandise. Also, the Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades! Luck Wafer. Yes, it is a Nintendo playing card. The Ace of Spades! I could swear there were 2 eggs down here, though, so... I'm gonna quickly see if that... Yes, there's one back there. Okay, good. So we can get these flowers all flowered up. I mean, these leaves all leaved up. Flowered! Whatever the fuck. Ah, it's just one. Alright, well, hopefully this will be enough to get these 5... Yes, it will! Alright, so we got all 100 flowers. 94, actually, because I lost 1. And let's go to what I think is the final floor. Alright, let's see. Where do we go?
If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to get updated on when new videos and streams are occurring, please subscribe and hit the bell as well. And if you want to get even more content and perks from Jay Ruffer, consider becoming a member at the low price of $1.99 a month. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get back to the show.
Yep, it's the final floor. And you can just straight up tell. If you know anything, and at least. So, let's just take you over here for a second. What is this? It looks like a large creature made a large space here. If we look ahead, there is a rather large creature. What the fuck am I looking at? Why? It is Empress Bulblacks. Yes, apparently bulborbs are reliant on a queen, considering they are giant bugs. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to get all of our reds here. Start wailing on it. Wake it up. And this is the Empress Bulblax. So what she'll do is she will... Fucking shit, can I look straight? She'll roll from side to side and crush whatever basically is in her way. She did not, you know, feel... She got bigger. She was over here at first, and now she's over here. This is our first boss fight in the game. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to throw them right under her lip. And when she shakes like that, that means you want to get the Pikmin out of dodge very quick, because she will crush anything in her path. Instant death for a Pikmin. She won't actually eat Pikmin, so throwing them near her mouth ain't actually a problem. That was a good cycle. You know, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna use purples here. A lot of people like to use purples and reds, but when you got just... Oh, hold on. Alright, there we go. When you got this, like, a group of 25 flowered purples... Alright. Oh, wow, she didn't go. I was actually a little preemptive. There we go. Get these guys, thankfully. This is really why you want to make sure you maximize the amount of flowered Pikmin you get, because you do not want a slow-leafed purple Pikmin stuck in her area. And there you go! I lost to a fucking sheer grub. But not to this thing. Ooh, a love tester. Yes, and inside of the giant, gelatinous, disgusting beast, we got a tester of love. Must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolute repulsive life form. Our return to Hockatate cannot come soon enough. I thought you said I had as much time as I wanted. Alright, now, I know he said he doesn't like taking, beasts, but bosses actually tend to be on the more valuable side, so we'll have them take the boss, and we'll have you guys take the love tester. This is actually a very important item. I'm not gonna have my purples carry anything, because they'll take, you know, forever, but the Empress gives us 15, so that's not terrible. There are some treasures in general worth 15, and there you have it. That was the whole of the beasts. Prototype detector. And you can see it has lights flashing from it. This contraption seems to react when approaches treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure gauge is now fully operational. So this is definitely the most useful thing in the entire game. So for some reason, it wasn't a thing that you get at first, but it will appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure. It's another add to your HUD. There it is. But we can't see what it actually does now, because we've gotten all of them. So it'll blink when we're nearby treasure, and it'll go da-ding, 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 much like that noise you heard when it powered off. But now you've heard the sound of it powering off this whole time, but not actually see it power off. So that's it powering off. That means we got every treasure, and we've gotten every treasure in this cave, so let's escape! Ah! I regret nothing! Not even that one red Pikmin death. Ah! And the first actual challenging... Not even challenging. There are way more challenging places than this, believe me. We're going to save. The game has been saved! Also worth noting, if you go back to an area or a cave with candy pop buds, the cave, you can actually go back into the caves, and the caves will have their candy pop buds. So if you wanted to get, like, a bunch of purples right now, you can just keep going in and out of these caves. We don't have that much time left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my purples back. Make sure they're taken care of. I'm going to shore up my numbers a little bit more. There is a whole area over there we didn't discover. Get you guys. And now it is sunset. Oh, Oh yeah, now it's telling us that it's sunset. Olimar, Louis, the sun will be setting soon. Call of the Pikmin to you. This is planet's native nocturnal life form. It's day 3, man. We know. Yes, I know. Pikmin and your squad will enter the onion at your own today's end, so call them to you. A day, by the way, is like 13 minutes, I think. At least it was like that in the last game. I hear bulb orbs. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's a treasure around. Let's take these guys. I don't want to lose anything. Running out of time. We didn't get that one, so we left an empty carcass. Alright, all the Pikmin at your base will survive no matter what. Let's just get these guys. And also, I actually should have just left them in the ground, because if you leave them in the ground for a long period of time, they will come up as flowers. Okay, good. We have all 83. I thought I left one somewhere. But there we go. No Pikmin left behind. That's our motto, at least, right now. Bumping. That sounds like the intro to a Tyler the Creator song. They'd be like, okay, I'm doing things with flowers and shit. I'm playing Pikmin. Babadoo, 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 die. Alright, and that has been day 3. Today's report. And we got all these things that we gotta look forward to in the Piklopedia and whatever. That's gonna be a lot. Maybe I should do this at a different time. Oh wait, I wanted to see how the Pikmin died. We'll see later. How's progress, Olimar? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Press left or right on the control pad for a close-up view of the action. I'm very thorough, though, and I want to go through the Piklopedia every time that there's something to look through. Alright, but that's another treasure completed. Another cave completed. Look at all this shit now. Alright. Maybe we don't need to go through all of these, because that'll be a hell of a lot. Fine, I'll just go through the enemies. I'm not going to go through the fucking plants. Alright, but we have a female sheargrub. Sheargrub female. Mandiblard family. Mandiblard. Males of this species are purple and black creatures with tapered mouths, while the females are lighter in color and lack an armored exoskeleton. As with most mandiblards, these creatures have regressed to the point where they have lost both legs and wings. They can be seen crawling around on the ground and believed to be feed on the vegetable extracts of the congealed fluids of expired Pikmin. Oh wait, and for an unforgettable quiche, slice this creature up and mix with 4 eggs, 2 vine-ripened tomatoes, diced zucchini, and generous handfuls of feta and Swiss. Bake until crusty and golden. This beast is most flavorful if caught and cooked just after laying its eggs. Ugh. Okay then. Alright. Male sheargrub. Mandiblard family. This species is a male sheargrub, having lost both its legs and wings. These things have legs. The male burrows into the soil and waits to ambush small creatures that pass by. The species mandibles can be dangerous, making creatures such as Pikmin easy prey. Cloaking burrownet. That's what this thing's called. The burrownet family. The snake eye pattern on this beast's shell is one of the most distinctive features of the burrownet family. Red pattern of the cloaking burrownet and the spikes around its mandible make it easily identifiable while still making it a representative specimen of the burrownet family. Fun fact, this is the only burrownet in the entire game. The shell on the cloaking burrownet's back also provides a frame that fixes its muscular structure in place and appears to give the creature its powerful needle-launching attack, which we can see. I think it only gets 1 Pikmin at a time. And it takes a while for it to actually attack, so if you got purples, then this thing is no problem. Alright, the creeping chrysanthemum. Oh wait, I didn't see how to eat the thing. Boil in the shell with a pinch of salt until bright red and serve with piping hot tartar sauce. So it's like a fish. Weird, okay. Creeping chrysanthemum. Wake up, you ugliness. Also, there's a thing, if it goes to eat a Pikmin and it misses, it'll actually slap itself in the face with its face. Like that. And it'll be on its back, and you can attack it in that way. Creeping Chrysanthemum. The Chrysanthemum family. Like Pikmin, the Creeping Chrysanthemum is a member of a group of creatures with ambulatory root structures. This creature is known as a mimic. It's the fucking mimic! But because it's actually a form of plant, this label is not entirely accurate. So this thing is a moving fucking plant. Oh, it's like a piranha plant. For unknown reasons, the Creeping Chrysanthemum's mimicry does not fool Pikmin, perhaps because they share a similar heritage. It relies on preying upon other creatures to provide sustenance, so it has no need of leaves for photosynthesis. Generally speaking, the role of plants within the ecosystem is as a producer species, and thus plants are generally found at the bottom of the food pyramid. However, on this strange planet, the line between producer plants and consumer plants is blurred. That's pretty cool. Also, it's getting like sunset there. Why does it look like an Real Monsters creature? Like with the eyes? Also, those eyes are fucking creepy as shit. When thinly sliced, this predator's sizable bulb makes a subsistence pizza topping. Sumptuous honeywisp. Honeywisp, Nectara family, honeywisp family. This floating life form drifts effortlessly in the winds. Upon death, its physical structure instantly collapses. And as the creature is particularly elusive and difficult to catch, no sample specimens have been acquired as of yet. We could simply recover a live sample. Research on the species will most likely proceed more smoothly. ... Although the eggs are small, the yolk has a distinctly bold and tangy flavor. Try tossing a few in the pan, along with your choice of meat and fresh vegetables, and cook up a country scramble. That just seems very regular. And last but not least, also you see this Margaret. Oh, my grandma's name. It is the Chrysanthemum family. So these things actually are resemblant of they're the same family as the Creeping Chrysanthemum. Alright, and that's Empress Bullblacks. Wake up! I don't think you can actually wake her up. You can only see her awake when you go into here. It makes, yeah, it's a really large and fierce noise. Empress Bullblacks, Oculus Matriarcha. Grubdog family. Initial observations place doubt on the capability of the Grubdog family to support a strong ant or bee-like social structure, but recent studies show the family is capable of such complexity. Egg sac of the largest female grub dog within a given range swells to dramatic proportions in response to environmental changes, such as the sudden depletion of a prey species. These females temporarily take on the role of pack matriarch, although also in pack formation it has been observed that nearly all males not evolved in the species reproduction undergo natural sex changes like Jurassic Park. Characteristics of such specimens are quite intriguing indeed. So yeah, basically, it kind of explains why you don't actually see, like, Bulborbs, like, nursing actual Bulborbs. They're actually just nursing the fake Bulborbs, because all Bulborbs get birthed by a thing like this, and then they just work as, like, a pack and grow out old and things like that. So they're much more like bees and ants and things like that. Oh, no. Louise, of course. For a sophisticated delicacy, make a pâté de foie gras from this massively obese creature's liver and spread it over a sesame cracker. So yeah, the boss got the bougie meals. And this is gonna take forever if I go through all these. So why don't I just go through the boss treasure, which is this, the prototype. You know, but I want to see what it says about these other things. What a strange pattern. When I look at it, I can feel good fortune smiling down on me. If I could buy a lottery ticket right now, I'm sure I'd win. That's cool. Alright, Strife Mullet. Computers view the world in ones and zeros, but my people are different. Our world isn't simply black or white, right or wrong. Everybody is different. Maybe one day the ship will understand that. Maybe one day it won't give me sass when I ask it to collect a slimy specimen. See, so, like, this stuff isn't even, it's not even entirely about the thing. At night, I have nothing to do to keep me occupied. I've been searching for something to dull the boredom. Every time I find something I want to play with, it's broken. This object looks like a great example. It's fascinating, but I can't get it to function. I guess all I have to do is write in this journal. Damn, Olimar. I feel you, bro. This is a peculiar object. Just by looking at it, fills me with a powerful sense of nostalgia. D-pads haven't gone anywhere, so it shouldn't be nostalgic. Now that I think about it, the Pikmin had a curious look on their faces when they carried it, or maybe it was just my imagination. The cave, this is a nostalgic object. The cave we searched today was lined with the flame-spewing spouts. The temperature in the cave was absolutely stifling. Oh, that reminds me, I completely forgot to tell Louie about Red Pikmin. He's so quiet. Oh, wow, he actually makes note of that. I sometimes forget he's even there. This item I salvaged from the cave seems to be some kind of storage device, but I have no way to play back its contents. Then get away. Today we searched for subterranean lair swarm with carnivorous bugs. The name of whole beasts immediately came to mind. The convenient contraption I found there has become an invaluable treasure-seeking tool. When it approaches a piece of treasure, the gadget beeps and the needle moves to the right. When all of the treasure in an area has been collected, the device powers down. When we left Hakutate, thought we'd never be able to pay off the company's debts. Thanks to this gadget, I'm feeling optimistic about the outcome of this daring mission. Alright. And with that, I've kept you guys for long enough. I do want to go through all of those things though, because it generally provides like more to the game than you get on the surface. So I don't know. That's just how I feel about this though. With that is going to be it for this edition of Pikmin 2. Next time we will hopefully discover another Pikmin type, as well as do another dungeon. Alright, so thank you guys all for watching. Stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!
We burning purple flowers is burning my chest. And we got Rick Ross the Pikmin. Oh!
Oh! Yes, we've got the thing that breaks this game. A purple Pikmin. It has hair.